Hello and welcome back. We are here for the championship of the second round of Grand Arena Championships. It's 3v3, and we actually have a fun one tonight. So here's the matchup. As you can see, I am up against Black Mamba, and yes, that is the YouTuber Black Mamba. So it's a little YouTube on YouTube action tonight. So let's take a look at the actual matchup. When it comes to banners for the lifetime, he's ahead of me. When it comes to best score, which is for both of us from 3v3, he is ahead of me there. So it looks like last time in 3v3 he got about 3 more wins than I did. Now looking at the season stats, and these are actually lifetime stats, so I don't know why they call it season. I have about 60 more offense wins than him. He has about 100 more defense wins for him. He usually puts a strong defense down, and he did that as well tonight, as you'll see shortly. When it comes to undersized wins, he gets more, and he has 2 more full clears than I do. Now, looking at the roster stats, I have 36 more Zetas than him. When it comes to speed, I have the higher average speed on my top 80 tunes, but his is higher on his G11 Plus, which is, I don't usually see that breakdown. When it comes to G13, he's got about 11 more than me. When it comes to G12, I have more. And then looking at the mods, he's got fantastic mods. I have the advantage, but as I've discussed before in videos, really only your top 325 mods matter, so it doesn't matter that I have more plus 10 than him. Looking at the relics, he's got a ton of R7s. He got 9 more R7s than me. So if you're wondering why I matched up against him when I have so many more Zetas, it's honestly because of those relics. Scroll down, or you look down on the bottom, you can see he has Supreme Leader Kylo, I have my Rey, and that's really what this matchup is going to be about, since we both have a Galactic Legend. So let's head out to the board and see what we're doing. So I changed up my defenses completely because he knows I'm a YouTuber. I know he's a YouTuber, and he could just watch my last video if he wanted to. So let's not make that happen. I did keep this Finn and Resistance Heroes team because even if you know it's there, it is a tough team to beat. I placed the CLS team with Stormtrooper Han and Nest. That's going to be an annoying team to get through. I moved my Palp team from the bottom up to the top and switched out Vader for Death Trooper. And then, if you saw, I faced this team a couple rounds ago. It's Daka, Zaris, and Zombie. I've been shown many screenshots where it has gotten defends because people underestimate it. And hopefully we can make that happen tonight. Down on the bottom here, I have my Kira and Vets. That's a normal team I normally use. And actually, this time I'm placed Hux on defense. I still only have the G11 Red Panda, so, maybe he underestimates this. Maybe he doesn't. Probably not. He's a good player. But I have Rey, Chewie, and Han. Other people think that this is an unbeatable team. As Zareth proved in the last round, it is a very beatable team, but he's not going to be able to beat it in one shot. So by placing this team, I sacrifice my CLS team on offense, which hurts, but it gives me a buffer of I can make a mistake. And so that's why that team is down. I want that ability to make a mistake against tough defense. Now, in the back, I still have the Bastila team. Since I don't have the Stormtrooper Han team anymore with L3 and Vandor, I placed this Bosk, Grief, and Boba team. Then I have my normal Poggle and Nute teams. Fleet Defense is also staying the same with Malevolence. So that's what I am, or what he's up against. Let's take a look at what I am up against. So he also has a Poggle team. Rather than Django, he has B1 in it. He has his KRU team without Fox, which I actually appreciate because Fox is the big damage dealer. So I just have to deal with 2 tanks now. He has this JTR team. It's odd to face JTR on defense, so he probably does that just to catch people off guard, and I can see how that would work. That team is fast and, quite frankly, annoying. And then he has this Maul, Red Panda, and Wampa team. Red Panda does have the Sith tag, so will benefit from the Maul lead, and that Wampa is well geared as well. So that's a tough team to face. Then up here, I have Shaak Ti and the clones. That is Rex and Arc. Luckily, there is no 5s in that team. I have a General Grievous team with B2 and Magna, as we saw B1 is above. And then I have this EP Vader and Malik team, and he has an R5 Vader, which I'm a little jealous of, but not happy that I get to fight it. So that is what we're up against. Let's talk about how we're going to beat it. And here's the plan, or at least the partial plan. You can see I've already filled out these teams. My hope is to just Malik solo Shaak Ti. He usually keeps Nest for offense for a solo, so if he's going to solo somebody, I want to counterbalance it with my own solo. Of course, that's taking a risk, because I'm going to be using Darth Revan against his Malik. I don't want to necessarily do that. In theory, I could use Padme, but if he has his Darth Revan hiding in the back, his Bastila is faster than mine, and I don't want to deal with that. I want to keep Padme for that team if I can, and so I'm going to use Darth Revan, Bastila, and Marauder on that Malik. And we'll see how that goes. Then for General Grievous, we'll just use Jedi Knight Revan, because Revan in 3v3 is much stronger than in 5v5. Then up here, this is just all preliminary, my thoughts. Against Poggle team, I'll take my Geos. Against that KRU team, I will take my JTR. And against his JTR team, right now I'm thinking about Traya. That might change. If he has Geos hiding in the back, I'll switch this, because as you can see, I have Grievous, Rex, GAS, and Padme ready for the back. I also have my Shaak Ti team. I have my First Order team. And actually, that's one of the reasons that I'm willing to use Darth Revan here, because if I can't clear Malik, I do have my First Order for any cleanup. And that's important because we know he's going to need to take at least 2 shots to get through my Rey. So if that's my mistake, we'll see. It is an R7 Malik, and that Malik is honestly my biggest fear that I've had since I've seen the defenses placed. With that said, let's take the bull by the horns. My Darth Revan is only R4. This entire team is only R4. Except for, I even left Marauder R4 on this account. So, the good news is they all still have their mods from when I ran them in Arena. Well, here we go. So, I'm going to start off with fearing the entire team here. Next, we will take away that turn from Malik. And Get rid of EP. Oh, I didn't want to do that there. Okay. So, we'll get Shock down. Unfortunately, we didn't get Shock down. And now comes the drains. Okay. We'll get Fear. He's just focusing on that Marauder. Take away his turn. Land Shock. So he's going to take out Marauder. Take away his turn. Okay, got through it. 51 banners. Because I actually, Bastila and Darth Revan finished with full protection. And I just lost Marauder, so I'm not going to complain with 51 banner win there. My next fear is this Shock T team. He has them modded for health over protection. And so I'm hoping I can just walk through them. The turret is my biggest worry here. That and Shock T's healing. So, because they get so many turns. Just need to get a drain here. Okay, Shock T is gone. Problem is, I am low health. Arc is my next. Arc hits the hardest. So he is my next worry. And I think I'm going to lose this, actually. Yeah, crap. Funny, the bottom was my biggest fear, and the top ended up doing it. Well, let's take Jedi Knight Revan here. If I can find him. Alright. Let's pull the B2 out of stealth. And let's start the attack on him. The nice thing is I don't have B1 to heal up that B2. Because usually in 5v5, or when you just have B1, he'll take a turn and heal the B2. That can't happen here. So, Savior was just used. I think this AoE should take out the B2. It did. Alright, now I just need to get to another mark. There we go. And now B1 can't heal Grievous either. So, we just get to attack Grievous and he can't heal. Oh. Wow. Alright, so just keep going after this Grievous. Try and take turn meter so he can't get another turn. And there's Grievous. So now I get to try and heal up some banners by calling assists. Get Foresight so Magna can't heal me. Alright, 53 banners against that Grievous team. And now I have to clean up clones. So, need to come up with a plan for that. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go in here. Alright. I actually don't know where the Rexolate is when it comes to cooldown, so worry about taking him out first. And take out the Arc. So, that's unfortunate, but, well, let's get to the back. That's why, you know, that's why I did what I did, because I knew that Darth Revan was going to be hiding back there. So, let's figure out how we're going to approach the rest of this. Alright, so now that we know what's in the back, we can talk about how I'm going to beat this. And you'll see up here on this JTR team, I did switch off of Dooku, and I'm going to go with Shock T, hopefully. My thinking with that is, if Echo lands his AoE, he can stun BB-8 and R2, and maybe I can just bull my way through. Down here, said before, I'm saving Padme for Darth Revan that was hiding in the back, and so that's what I'm going to do. This Dooku Talzin zombie team, I will use my General Skywalker, because it'll prevent the revives, and that team should go down fairly quickly. For the Geos, I have my Traya. Now, this bottom one, the Asajj Spirit and Daka, it's the only one I'm not positive about. It's a very strong team. Daka has 150,000 health because she's R7. This is where that R7 advantage is coming in. What I'm hoping for is I can get a Rexolate off on Daka and just make her go away quickly. That's the goal. We'll see if we can make it happen. Alright, so here we go. Let's take on this Darth Revan. And knock on wood, let's hope this works. Alright, buffs are out. So, let's alright. Now, don't have a lot of stacks, so we'll go after this Bastila, take her out. Next, gotta take him out. Let's heal up. This isn't going to be a high banner win. But it's a win. So 49 banners. Take what you can get against that team. Next, we'll go up against... go back to the offense settings. These Geos. It's a dual tank here. Alright, reduce some cooldowns. And let's make them hit Scion. Now, let's attack Brood. Spy just used her big hit. As you saw, it did nothing. Alright, there's Sunfac gone. Now I'm going to have to take out the Brute, just because Spy is hidden. Or actually I don't, because I have an AoE. Look at that. So 52, because one unit finished with full protection. Probably didn't need Nihilus there, but used them anyway. Next, still not sold on Rex on that Asajj team. So let's come up top. If I can connect. Been getting the message more often than usual today. So, we have this Poggle team. And I'll use my Geos for it. Geo versus Geo. Alright, we want to clear off that damage immunity, and Droidica is actually going to be the first one I'm going at. Alright, there we go there. Next, let's start going after this B1. I need to heal up. And we'll get B1 before he takes a turn. And there's Poggle gone. So 51 banners there. Alright, we're going to stay up top and use JTR on this KRU team. And let me make sure I picked the right team. Yep. Alright. So, prevent KRU from the 2-turn stun. Next. Going to have to go after that Stormtrooper because obviously he taunted. And let's see. I'll save my little hand wave for after Stormtrooper goes down. Because I want that Kylo to just stop with his AoE and feeding turn meter. Also put daze on him, so let's just take him out next. Because that AoE just likes to steal banners. You can see my R2 is in rough shape. Don't want that to continue. Don't want the 2-turn stun coming out. Alright. Pop off Illuminated Destiny. And continue to take out old school Kylo. Ugh. Alright, so now it's just KRU left. I'm hoping I can get one more Illuminated Destiny off. We will see about that. There we go. I also need KRU to take a turn and try and hit BB-8. But I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, we'll just go for the kill here. 51 banners there as well. Now I want to focus on the top. Just in case he can't clear my bottom, I need to make sure I can clear his top. So, I wanted to try KRU here. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but there's only one way to find out. stun the Wampa. Ooh, that red trooper is just vicious. And we'll stun him. And start attacking him. Of course, a dodge. What? Stun the Wampa again. Thank you, Maul, for healing up. Stun the Wampa. Alright, red trooper's gone. Now I need to make it through this Wampa. And once I stun him next time, I should be good. Alright, so got through that team. Awful banners. Awful banners. So, we have JTR left. We have Asajj. We have Dooku. You know what? I do also have my Night Sisters. Problem is, I don't have Zombie. So, I don't know if Plague is going to be able to apply, or I can just go with the Shock team. If I can find them. Well, I said Shock T first, so let's try it. Alright. At least got the stun on R2. But they are going to focus on that Echo. And he's the one person on this team I wouldn't want them to focus on. And yeah, there's Echo dead. Ugh. Does he not have the heal? He doesn't have the heal Zeta on BB-8, apparently. Oh, that's the death now. I don't think I can come back from that. I can't. Alright. Well, I almost got R2 there. So we're gonna have to try the Night Sisters. God, my R2 doesn't stun anyone. His R2 stuns everybody, of course. Alright, there's the first instance of plague, at least. And there's our 2 gone, at least, so we're gonna at least... At least they can't hide anymore. I just have to fight through Foresight. Where are my scoundrels? And let's see. So much foresight here. Luckily, Wampa hits through foresight. We just need to keep Wampa alive. And they put healing immunity, of course, on Vandor. He's the one that needs to heal to get the revive. Can you taunt? Thank you. Alright, there's BB-8 gone. Alright, this team should clean it up. Alright, 23 banners. Awful. Awful. Knew he was going to come in with a strong defense, though. Unfortunately, what a mess. And he placed his negotiator. Alright, so let's take out that negotiator. Geos are on defense. Alright. Oh, of course he did. Alright. Alright, so, got the taunt up, at least. Houndstooth is gone. Daze, of course, didn't stick to his Jedi Knight Anakin, but it's not going to matter. Because Ahsoka should take him out here. Alright, at least this fight should at least end decently. Make sure my Galactic Republic can't die. Alright, I'm actually going to call in the Y-Wing for the Dispel here, because she has the Retribution, and that's just going to work to steal banners. And got the kill. 63 banners. Anything over 60, and I'm happy when it comes to fleet. Didn't lose a ship. Now we just have this bottom. So, how does he have his Spirit modded? He has his Spirit modded for offense, which is the right way. Well, don't have many options left, so here goes Rex. Yep. Trying to, and they're just focusing on Rex, of course. Okay, I want them to get the revive off there. And now I have super clones. And I'm going to be stun locked. Screw. There's the Rexolate on Daka. Now let's take this Spirit out. Alright, there's Spirit now. We can take out Asajj. Again, not good banners. But got through it. So last but not least is just going to be General Skywalker. And wow, this one, yeah, this one's going to be fairly self-explanatory and fairly easy. So at least ending on an easy 54, since nothing else about this round has been easy. Black Mamba obviously is a fantastic player. He always sets strong defenses. He set a very strong defense this time. Well, we'll see how he does. He is hopefully going to record his fights against me. I hope my defenses are going to put up a good fight against him. I wasn't able to get any of the feats because the defenses were just too strong. So, wasn't able to get the hero on Hoth. I'm honestly not that worried about that, though. So, thank you for joining me. It's been a interesting round. Hopefully it ends up in a win. Either way, I will see you for the start of round 3. Thank you.